Hey everybody, happy Front Row Friday. It's Marilyn Sherman coming to you from Las Vegas, the home of the NFL 2022 draft. Today's message is about courage. You know, it's interesting. I was taking a couple of my girlfriends down to watch the draft in person, and they were commenting on my videos that I posted from being in France for my 3-week Parisian French immersion training. And they were talking about how much courage it took to do what I did. And I thought, what do you mean by courage? And they said, wow, a lot of people, they talk about their dreams and they have goal boards and vision boards and they have bucket lists, just like you teach in your motivational keynotes, but they don't, a lot of people just dream about them. And they were talking about themselves, wishing that they could just have their dreams, like just go for it, like actually take some action. And I thought, well, that's what people do, is they take action. So my message for you today is, don't leave your bucket list, your goal boards, your vision boards just hanging on the wall someplace. I mean, that's a great start. But I want to encourage you to take some sort of action. Now, it doesn't have to be a huge action like taking 3 weeks off and going to Paris, but take some sort of action towards your goal. And I was reminded today, because I have a very good friend that lives here in Las Vegas, that I had a great idea and I needed their support and help with, and they spontaneously met me for coffee. And I was reminded, we were talking about mantras, and one of my mantras is, I'm strong, I'm resilient, I make a difference in the world. And so if ever I have that self-doubt creep in, or if I ever have comparison to others creep in, I always remind myself of this mantra: I'm strong, I'm resilient, I make a difference in the world. And he was suggesting that I actually come up with a different mantra every day and write it down. So taking something from the brain to the pen, I know is very powerful, but I hadn't thought about that for mantras or daily affirmations. And then I was reminded about the affirmations that I created for my freshman year in college experience, because it was my freshman year was a little bit odd and different. And I was excited, but you know, first time out on my own. I went to Washington State University, and I had affirmations hanging from my ceiling, and I had these 8 posters that I created with big words to remind me of what I want to be. Because Dr. Dennis Waitley taught me a long time ago that we move toward and become what's uppermost in our minds. So even though I graduated from Washington State in 1985, so it was the 30 some years ago, I remember what those words were, because I woke up every day, my freshman year in college, and I said, I want to be motivated, dedicated, open-minded, level-headed, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I remember that to this day, because every day I looked at those words: motivated, dedicated, open-minded, level-headed, healthy, wealthy, and wise. So today, I want you to have courage to take some time to think about what would be your mantra. What is your dream list, your goal board, your vision board, and ask yourself, what can I do today to have the courage to live that dream, not just to look at it on a poster on a wall. And I'm reminded by all the inspiring stories of watching the NFL draft, where these proud parents are listening to their son's name being called as an official member of the National Football League. And one of these athletes said, you know, my dad, before every game, he would hit me on the shoulders and he said, you go out there. And then he would hit me in the helmet and said, use your head. And then he hit me in the heart and said, and bring your heart. And I thought, wow, that is so cool. Imagine if every day we showed up, we used our head, and we brought our heart. Can you imagine what a difference we would make, not only in fulfilling our dreams, our goals, and our bucket list item, but imagine what we could do to inspire other people when we go out and fulfill our dreams. You never know who's watching you. You never know who's watching you lead the way to your own front row, which illuminates the path for others and inspires others to go to their front row. So I encourage you to have courage today, to not only have a dream, but go out and live it. Have an amazing Front Row Friday, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.